Did you know that 47 states in the US currently have texting while driving bans? However, research shows that 1 out of every 4 car accidents in the United States are still the result of someone texting behind the wheel. My purpose today is to inform you about the arguments associated with a new nationwide ban that would make phone usage of any kind illegal behind the wheel. As someone who was seriously injured by a texting driver, I care deeply about this topic and have done extensive research on all sides of it. After today, you will have enough information to decide for yourself whether or not you support this ban. I will begin by describing the reasons to support the ban and conclude with the reasons for opposing it. With our roadmap in place, let's begin with the reasons to support this ban. There are 2 main reasons that some people support this nationwide ban. The first reason is the belief that it will be easier to enforce the law. According to Emma Gormley, a published author in the Indiana Law Journal, many states have found it difficult to enforce current bans that only prohibit texting but not other phone usage behind the wheel. One example of this is in the state of Indiana, where less than 400 tickets were issued in the first 5 years the state implemented their texting while driving ban. According to Gormley, Indiana police attribute the shockingly low number of tickets issued annually to difficulties in enforcing the ban because the state only made texting behind the wheel illegal but not other phone usage. As a result, it is impossible for police to determine what a driver is actually doing on their phone, and therefore they often have to rely on the confession of that driver. The proposed ban would make all phone usage behind the wheel illegal, allowing officers to enforce the law without needing to prove that a driver is actually texting. According to the PBS NewsHour in 2018, another barrier that law enforcement often faces is that many states categorize texting as a secondary offense, which means that a police officer cannot pull a driver over unless they are also exhibiting dangerous driving behaviors. The proposed ban would allow officers to enforce the law as soon as they see anybody on their phone, because texting would be classified as a first offense in every state. The second reason for supporting this ban is the belief that it would save lives. According to the US DMV, texting while driving kills 9 people every single day. In 2015 alone, 35,000 people were killed and 2.2 million people were injured from texting while driving. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration also estimates that 36% of annual car accidents in the United States could be avoided if distracted driving was not a factor. As a result, it is believed that this ban could save the lives of thousands every year. With the supporting arguments covered, let's consider the opposing arguments. There are 2 main reasons that some people oppose this nationwide ban. The first reason is the belief that it is excessive government regulation. According to J.D. Chase in the Association for the Advancement of Automotive Medicine, public polls show that the majority of people believes driving laws should be under state rather than federal jurisdiction. The required federal involvement for this nationwide ban would be viewed as excessive government regulation and met by the opposition of many citizens. The second reason that some people oppose this ban is that they simply don't believe they need one. According to a 2017 study on 900 King County drivers, more than 70% of participants viewed texting while driving as extremely dangerous when others did it, but 70% of participants reported that it was very unlikely they would cause a texting while driving crash themselves. These individuals would not support even stricter rules on the road. In conclusion, the arguments surrounding this nationwide ban have many complexities. Let's review what we've learned today. First, we learned the arguments to support this ban, which included the belief that it will be easier to enforce the law and that it will save thousands of lives. Police officers have found it difficult to enforce bans that only prohibit texting but not other phone usage behind the wheel, with additional difficulty in states that categorize texting as a secondary offense. The proposed ban would therefore categorize texting as a first offense and would make all phone use behind the wheel illegal. We also learned how dangerous texting while driving is and how this ban could save thousands of lives every single year. Next, we learned about the arguments for opposing this ban, which included the belief that it is excessive government regulation and that many people do not believe they need a ban. Many individuals feel that driving laws should be under state rather than federal jurisdiction and view government involvement as excessive regulation. Additionally, while most people view texting while driving as dangerous, they believe they are able to do it themselves and therefore oppose stricter laws placed upon them. Texting while driving is a pressing issue in our country today. Now you have more information about the arguments surrounding this new ban so that you can decide for yourself whether or not you support it. Thank you.